Our first Thanksgiving game was between the 3-7 Chicago Bears and the 8-2 Detroit Lions. As you can see, the Lions are in a three-way tie for first place in the NFC, but due to the tiebreakers, they do have currently the number one seed. There's Trey Burton trying to get the Lions offensive line fired up while Brad Kaya was tossing passes to his tight end before the game. We'll pick you up here early first quarter. Bears have the ball here on their own 21 on third down and 14. Brad Kaya fits it in a tight window right there to Isaiah Ford for the first down. Then a few plays later, second down and 17, Amir Abdullah gets ripped down by his former teammate Zakoven Henderson, but the tackle happened to be a little bit illegal as it was called a face mask, and that would give the Bears a free 15 yards. So a few plays later, Brad Kaya finds Alshon Jeffrey on the left sidelines before he's driven out of bounds by Brandon Jones. First down and goal for the Bears. Then a few plays later, Kaya to Kevin White, who just straight up boxes out Tease Tabor like he always does on the fade route, and the Bears take an early 7-0 lead. Then the Lions would have the ball right here, third down and 10 for them, and Caleb Henderson finds Kermit Whitfield on the angle route, and Whitfield is simply impossible to stop in the open field as he takes this one 76 yards to the house for the touchdown, and the Lions tied the game right back up at 7. Then the Bears would use the Lions' favorite play against them as Brad Kaya finds Robert Woods for 15 yards and a first down. To make matters worse, there'd be another face mask call, this time on the rookie Brandon Jones. That one was rather obvious. Then a few plays later here, third down and 9, Brad Kaya over the middle to Alshon Jeffrey, putting the ball on the Detroit 17 and moving the Bears into the red zone. So then a few plays later, Bears would have the ball at the Lions' 1 yard line, and Amir Abdullah punches it in for the touchdown against his former team, and the Bears take a 14-7 lead back on the Lions. Let's go second quarter here. Samaje Perine with a lot of running room right there. Easy gain of 10 yards for a first down. Perine 3 carries for 18 yards to that point, and this will be a bounce back in for him. Then Henderson would find Kermit Whitfield, who burns Cortland Sutton, and Whitfield back in the open field. Somehow Adrian Amos tracks him down and takes him down at the Chicago 9-yard line. First down and goal. Then a few plays later, third down and goal. Henderson gives to Dwayne Washington, who vultures away the touchdown from Samaje Perine and ties the game right back up at 14. Now Bears have it here next. Amir Abdullah is met by Ziggy Ansah in the backfield, and Abdullah would get injured yet again. I swear he is made of glass, and I think the Lions made the right decision in cutting him, as Amir Abdullah would suffer a shoulder tear and he would be out multiple weeks yet again. Bears would have to punt that drive, so the Lions go back to work here. Caleb Henderson finding Kermit Whitfield again on that play. Cortland Sutton just simply could not stop it. Whitfield 3 catches, 116 yards of yak to that point on the day. Then Henderson right back to Whitfield, who continued to murk Cortland Sutton and burn him on the crossing route. Whitfield 4 catches, $156, and we're midway through the second quarter right here. Now late second quarter, third down and goal. Henderson has to throw the pass away. The clock would keep running. The Detroit would have to spend the timeout, but Darrell Bevel will leave the offense out there for fourth and goal, and Henderson finds Corey Smith in the end zone for the touchdown to put the Lions up 21-14 at the half. With Detroit getting the ball to start the second half, that touchdown was big. Let's go third quarter now. Lions with the ball here. Caleb Henderson finds Kermit Whitfield, who burns Cameron Sutton, and Whitfield is back in the open field. He turns on the Jets, and he takes it to the house for another 75-yard passing touchdown. Move over, Cam Newton. I think we have a candidate for NFL MVP right here. The Lions take a 28-14 lead. Then Brad Kaya would make a great play right here, finding Isaiah Crowell open deep down the field for the first down, gain of 34. Darrell Bevel could not believe that play by Kaya. Then a few plays later, Kaya to Kevin White on the fade route yet again. Jalen Tease Tabor just horrible defending that play as White boxing him out yet again. And this is back down to one score game, 28-21. Now the Lions have the ball back here. Caleb Henderson against the blitz. He lobs it up to Trey Burton, and Burton could not stay on his feet, but he moves the ball all the way to the Chicago 37-yard line. First down and 10. Burton 2 catches, 35 yards on the day. Let's go fourth quarter. Henderson to Kermit Whitfield for the 11-yard touchdown. Just to put exclamation point on Whitfield's day. 6 catches, 242 yards, 3 touchdowns. Then Brad Kaya looking for Alshon Jeffrey, but Darius Slay jumps route for, believe it or not, his first interception of the season. And that play would just about seal revenge for the Lions that they have been looking for here on Thanksgiving. But they were not quite done yet, as Samaje Perine gets a solid run right there, and that would put him over 1,000 yards on the season, the first 1,000-yard season in Samaje Perine's career. And the Detroit Lions moved to 9-2 on the year as they beat the Chicago Bears 35-21. Kerr Whitfield, a ridiculous day. Caleb Henderson, 13-17 for 306 and 4 touchdowns. And next week, the Lions travel to Kansas City to take on Matthew Stafford and the Chiefs. You do not want to miss that game.